Thank you for watching, as always. In this installment of the AI Governance Textbook series, we will explain the evaporation of responsibility. Last time, we discussed the structural problem of the responsibility vacuum, where no one approves a decision with a full understanding of its contents. This is a continuation of that topic. In the field, it is often said that the introduction of AI makes responsibility ambiguous or dilutes it. However, let me state the conclusion first. This is a major misconception. Responsibility is not diluted. The discussion continues to spin in circles because people demand to know whose responsibility it is, after the fact, regarding a responsibility that never existed from the very beginning. This phenomenon is the very essence of the evaporation of responsibility. It is natural to assume someone must be responsible, but once no one can actually verify the contents, responsibility cannot be established anywhere. If it is impossible for humans to review everything, you might think the solution is simply to increase automated validation tools. In fact, this further accelerates the evaporation. When automated tests are increased, humans stop examining the complex original data and tend to approve decisions merely by looking at the green light, indicating that tests have been passed. This means meaningful verification is effectively lost. Even if approval logs are preserved, the process easily degrades into a mere formality, without any real examination of the contents. If an incident occurs in a system that has fallen into this state, fulfilling accountability after the fact becomes extremely difficult. This is because the rationale for the decision is replaced, shifting from human understanding to a mere dependence on the outcome that the AI gave the okay, leaving no clear basis for establishing human responsibility post-incident. How, then, do we address this phenomenon of evaporation? Relying on morals, such as trying to operate carefully, has its limits. What is required is to impose constraints in advance through system design. Examples include a rule that forcibly halts the system when AI processing exceeds human limits, a mechanism that mandates the verification of original data, not just the green light, and a boundary line that shifts from individual responsibility to organization-wide responsibility in domains that exceed the limits of individual approval. These must be implemented as system specifications from the outset. In the coming era, human responsibility for individual decisions cannot be maintained by effort alone. In an environment without predefined constraints, responsibility cannot be established from the beginning. We must not compensate with morals, but prepare through rigorous design. That is the most reliable way to prevent the evaporation of responsibility. This is Ghost Drift Mathematical Institute. We will see you in the next episode.